going to make this a short and sweet video about a crank no start. This vehicle is a 2015 Nissan Armada, but this problem has reared its ugly head in Titans, Frontiers, and Xteras all around the same genre, and it's something that's easy to diagnose if you know about it, and that's what I'm doing with this video. This car was a crank no start, and I was told had no injection pulse. Crank sensors got swapped around, cam sensors got swapped around. It had an ECU put in it. Still nothing. I have a little video that you'll see me testing it, and I just wanted to show you the wiring diagram and a little explanation as to what I was actually testing. This car was fixed by simply using a scan tool and didn't even really have to pop the hood. You'll see in the video that I'm monitoring a park neutral signal. I'm in the trans controller, I'm in the meter, and I'm in the ECU all at the same time. All three of these control units need to agree that this vehicle is in park or neutral. One thing that is confusing is the parental in the meter was working fine. PRND, it registered whatever gear you were in, the meter registered fine. Well, that information is broadcasted on the CAN network. This is the park neutral switch. This is hardwired between three control units, and they all have to agree. Because this vehicle is cranking, I'm not so much worried about this leg of it. A signal is sent out here, the meter gets it, they both agree it's in park and neutral, and a signal is sent here, 12 volts comes out of here, and this meter has to ground it. If this meter grounds it, then everybody agrees it's in park or neutral, then we crank, and then we start. If the meter doesn't ground this signal, then it will crank all day, you will get no injection pulse, and you will ultimately have a no start. This is a very sneaky little problem. This is the first time I've seen this in a long time. These cars are getting older and they don't really come to the dealer much anymore. But independent guys, or even maybe you dealer guys, the little video that I'm getting ready to show you will show you a quick, easy test to get to the bottom of this. And if you do have your start signal, which you'll see, I don't, but if you do, then obviously move on. Fuel pressure, cams, cranks, timing. I mean, there's so many things that cause these cars not to start. This is by far the easiest to test, and you probably already have the scan tool hooked up, and just a little bit of data will send you in the right direction. The start signal is not very clear in the service manual. It basically says RPM signal and battery voltage dictates the start signal, which is probably okay, but they forget to tell you this signal right here has to be grounded. So, FYI video, spoiler alert, I did not have the after. I diagnosed it. The car was fixed while I wasn't there, but I still think it's worthy of getting this information out in case you have one. So, appreciate you guys watching, sharing, liking, and hopefully if you see one of these, you get on the right track. Thanks. 2015 Nissan Armada. I'm going to show you real quick. This is a crank no start. I haven't seen this problem in a while, so I want to go ahead and make a quick video on it, kind of raise some awareness. If you kind of watch my RPMs, you'll see it cranking, because I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. I'm in the parking lot with the windows up, so I'm not hearing all the traffic. But here it goes. We're cranking, and it's not starting. All right, so what? Now when you go to a no start, obviously you got fuel pressure, spark, fuel, all the stuff you should be checking. On something like this, you already got the scan tool hooked up. There are no DTCs. So I'm just going to look at a couple of PIDs here real quick, because like I said, I have not seen this problem in a while, but this one is one of them. So this is kind of a quick check. The vehicle's in park. So under engine, park switch is off. Meter says it's on. Transmission says it's on. Now I'm going to put my foot on the brake, and I'm going to put it in reverse. Okay, so the transmission changed. The meter changed. All right, now I'm going to neutral. But you see, the engine never changes. I'm going back to park. And I'm going to crank it one more time, and I want you to notice that the start signal here never goes from off to on. And the reason for that is because, and I'm going to go over this in a wiring diagram, but short and sweet, the park neutral signal goes from the transmission to the meter. There's 12 volts coming out of the ECU that the meter has to ground in order to tell the computer everything's good. We can go ahead and turn this start signal on and make the vehicle start. So what I've got is I've got you back probed right there. I got 11.6. I think it's pin 40 at the meter. Okay. Now, if this meter were good, it would ground that signal. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to ground it. And let me set you guys back down right here. When I ground it, you'll see this go from off to on. So let's do that. Okay, so now I'm off to on. And I'll show you on my meter. See on my meter now I'm reading 0 because I've grounded that circuit. This is on. Now watch when I turn the key. The start signal will come on and a car will start. Alright, so now we're running. So something real quick, and this could be a pesky problem. I've seen this before. I haven't seen it in a while, but I've seen it on Titans, Frontiers, Xteras. They kind of use this same start signal deal. It's kind of a wonky, could be overlooked kind of a data PID. In fact, this car's had an ECU put in it because without that signal you don't get injection pulse. So that's just kind of like a public service announcement. Now the car's back off, but as long as I keep my wire grounded, it'll start. Now what I will do is I'll put it in reverse. It will not start in gear. I mean, I'm turning the key right now. It will not start in gear. And now it'll fire back up. So, something quick and easy to check. May save you a lot of time. Thanks for watching. Waiting for the scan tool to boot up for another, hopefully a good problem to be able to film for you guys. Update on the meter Armada. The meter was sent out to be rebuilt. Always question that. We get the meter back and it won't start. The exact same thing. The pin's not grounding it. So that meter was done away with. I don't know where it went, who's bought it, who paid for it. Not really my thing. But they got a used meter for it. Plugged it in. Car starts fine. Couldn't get an after because sometimes I'm not here when the cars actually get fixed, so no after went on this. It was kind of more of a FYI type of a video anyway, really not explaining a lot, just kind of something that's out there. The cars are getting a little bit older, parts are getting harder to find, and something like that could bite somebody. So just wanted to throw it out there. Hope it helps you guys one day. Thanks for watching.